morning everyone, what is happening? The time has come, 4 days out, new weight load this morning. My weight is really pulling down now, so I'm ready to fill up tomorrow. Today is pretty much the last day. I was actually going to do a pro fat day, but with how depleted I am right now, if I did a pro fat day today, I would end up literally not being able to fill back up. So I will run my normal schedule rest day food. I'm just getting some meals ready. I've already got two of the meals ready for today. I like to be prepared and organised first thing in the morning while it's nice and quiet. I actually did some work already. It is time. The time is, what time is that? What time is it?
4:30.
Yeah. So I've already completed quite a lot of work that I had to get done. So it's already been quite a productive morning as I actually woke up at 3:15 today. So we'll head over to a little board, cross out the day. So here we have it. 4 days out. First, I'm going to have a little bit of water, get my next meal ready. I've got my first 2 meals, just prawns and greens. I've got that ready, weighed out already. I'm going to get my 4th meal of the day ready, and the turkey meal I'll get ready when I'm cooking for Meg as well. I just like to get as much done first thing as I can. So I'll get that done, we'll go upstairs. Ed's going to take some pictures for me while Meg's still asleep. That's all kind of being quiet. Like I said, because I'm waking up so early, it's still super important for Meg to get her recovering and make sure she's on point, as she's 3 weeks out, so I need to make sure that she's perfect from here. So she's kind of the priority in my eyes as well. So I'll get that done, take some pictures, drink a full one of these over the next course of 45 minutes to an hour, get hydrated, go and get a Starbucks, as I like to get Meg a fresh Starbucks for when she wakes up at 5. We'll get that done, and then we'll go and do a 20-minute walk, and then I'll wait for Jay to come down and do my massage. I'm glad you feel better and excited to see the look. So check-ins are rolling in already, which is great. Loving this shit. Oh yeah. So I'm just going to compare these pictures to yesterday's and then take it from there and give her further instructions. But we'll do that in the car just so we can get the Queen her coffee fix. Right, let's go. Stick to the usual plan today. Tomorrow we start filling up, buddy. So for now, we keep on moving as we are, buddy. You're in the perfect spot, and I'll send you over the diet provisionally that I want you to do tomorrow so you can prepare the food. However, it may change depending on how you look tomorrow morning. You may actually get more food. We're on it. Early start. You know how it rolls. Now we're going to shop first to see if they've got any of Meg's favourite drinks. Hopefully they have. And then we'll get us coffees. So let's go. There we go.
Good morning. Any allergies before we take your order?
Good morning, no allergies.
What can I get for
What would you like?
Can I have an iced Americano, please?
Could I get 2 black Americanos and a third one iced, so 3 altogether.
Are they larges?
Large please, yes, with the blonde roast. I come every morning now, so they're almost expecting me. Good morning, you alright?
Yeah, you.
Do you have reusable cups? Are you selling them?
Yeah, these ones.
Yeah, what are they? Which one? Can I see the big one? Yeah, Meg. Yeah, I'll take Meg.
That one's £19.10. Is that alright?
Oh no, it's alright. I'll get it from Amazon. Jesus Christ! I spend enough on coffees every day. I should be getting complimentary on. So I'm gonna have a little bit more of this. Get my headphones on, and then I will go out walking. And I wait my clients to hit me with the morning check-ins in preparations for the Arnolds. home. That really does mean a lot, mate. So I really appreciate it, Simon, and I hope all is well, buddy. I hope life's treating you well, and I hope London is what you expected, mate. Thanks for the message this morning, mate. Honestly, that really does mean a lot, mate. It really does. Thank you. One of my old PT clients has just dropped me a really nice message. He's very much like me now. He's a very early riser. He's got incredible work ethic as well. He's got a really good job in London now. High end in police force. Big H, shout out. He watches the YouTube. He just dropped me a really nice message, basically saying, you know, it's inspirational to a wider audience what I'm doing with the YouTube, etc. Which means the world to me, to be honest. And it's definitely hit home this morning. Like, this is what I want to do. This is my purpose. I may not be the best bodybuilder there is, but I truly love this shit, and I will do my utmost best and give my biggest effort I possibly can to be the best version of me I can be. And I won't stop until I reach all my goals and just keep moving forward and reach my full potential, which I know I will. It's just a case of being consistent, keep doing what I'm doing, keep progressing, keep learning, keep getting better across all avenues of my life. It's the name of the game. Progress above everything. As we are, sorry. I think you're perfect.
Are there any sort of like considerations you're taking because Cuba's so close to a show?
None really. Just don't go too deep. We work very much with the muscle fibres to make sure that he's got decent separation, some nice deep cuts in his legs, stuff like that. The hamstring drop, we work on between the hamstring and the quad to make sure he's got a nice deep cut in there as well.
Well to this, mate. So you're training pull today. Today I want you to repeat same again, mate. Have a Nando's plus all your meals, please, bud. Your upper back isn't an issue, but I think you're still lacking a lot of lat development.
Good. Today's my last leg session, so I'll just go in and probably just...
How was that, big guy?
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Feel mint. So, well, I feel mint. I feel as good as it's going to get. So, Caesar out. Come on. Good girl. We are just about to continue with my work day. Just going to get my salt and make salt ready for the day. Got her next coffee ready.
The glamorous life of a bodybuilding wife.
Living the dream.
You're gonna have to like turn around and look down and that.
Hand in hand with the training volume and hand in hand with your actual diet. So this is going to be so exciting because the progress will... First meal is a glorious meal. It's 120 grams of prawns, 120 grams of greens. But first I shall make some mushrooms. And then I shall make meal one. So on rest days, I tend to fast till at 9:30, and by then all my work's pretty much complete. So I've had a really productive morning. I've only got 2 more check-ins left to do, which normally I'd get done easily by now, but obviously with Jay coming over to do massage, it has slowed me down a little bit, which is not an issue. I can deal with it, especially on rest day with having not having the training window. I spend a lot more time doing any outstanding work that I've got, admin work or any client work. So definitely something to consider, especially now with changing my check-in process for my clients. It's actually so much better for them because they're all checking in with me the night before now, and pretty much by the time they've all woken up, they're all getting their updates and the check-in responses, which for me, I think is definitely something that they very much enjoy. Again, for me, it's always about improvement and making progress. So that includes improving my service as a coach, improving my knowledge. So today, I'm going to spend the day chilling, mainly, and doing my bits of work, just trying to relax as much as I can in between, still getting in my responsibilities. And later on, we're going to go and do some posing as well, as I want to make some adjustments to Meg's posing, which will make her display a lot bigger. So that's the plan. From now, get these cooked up, get our meal one cooked up, and then get the ball rolling, get the day going. I've already had a bath. As you can see in the bath, I had my laptop in there working. I don't really like to waste time, so in the bath while I'm just chilling, I can still get my work done with my little device thing on my laptop. So the work doesn't stop, especially for me. The times that I'm most productive is between 5 AM up until 11, 12. So for me, it's super important that I get everything completed by then, because that is when I can perform the best and I can give back the best service to my clients. So it's kind of like my power hours from 5 AM up until 11, 12 latest. That's when my brain functions the best, and after that it's not quite as efficient. My thought process isn't quite as quick. So something to consider, guys. Work at the times where you know you will be able to produce the best results. I used to think I was a night owl, and I was so fucking wrong, guys. I just had a poor routine. So try out all different ways. Believe me, guys, the people that think they're night owls, they're not. They're just lazy, or they're just got a poor routine. They're not lazy, so to speak, because a lot of people that get a lot of work done at late hours, but I don't believe the quality will ever be the same. I believe the quality always slips, and one thing I pride myself on is giving back a good service, as all my clients will vouch for. So, a couple of takeaway points for you all.
I was able to work out with my coach, Matt Jansen, down in Orlando, so that was a good leg session to push me through.
So 11:30, and all work and updates for all my clients are complete. I've actually had a really productive day, productive morning, so I'm definitely happy. I really like days like this, but I can definitely tell that right now I'm flagging. So I think, I'm in a position right now and I'm like, I'm actually going to see AJ at 12:30. So I will vlog that, as me and AJ want to have some, home alone time. So I will let Edward go and get his session in, or whatever he's training. And then I'll go and chill with AJ for a couple of hours and come back and get shit done. It's been a great fucking day, honestly, really has. So I love days like this, because the sense of accomplishment that I get just from cracking on and just getting on with stuff and finishing, nice and early, making sure all my clients are updated and they know exactly what they're doing. There's no better feeling. I love it. So it's just a case of keeping that up and staying on it year round. Like, people have got perceptions of when people say, oh, you need a break, you need to do all that. It's like, yeah, I would need a break if I didn't like what I did. Like, that's the biggest difference. Like, people saying, how'd you manage it in peak week? Like, when you're so tired and all this, I'm like, well, I manage it because I really like what I do. When you like what you do, it doesn't really feel like a job. Like, doing what I do doesn't feel like a job. Like, I wake up in the morning and I'm excited to start my day. Like, recently, it's been disturbing my sleep, because I'll wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, I can't wait to start my day. So I literally feel like getting out of bed and just cracking on with stuff. But that's the kind of feelings that I get on a daily basis. So it's something that I feel like many people need to experience. If you're in a position where you're not truly enjoying what you do, find something that will give you the feelings that I get every single day. Like, find something that will make you jump out of bed in the morning, and will motivate you and will push you forward. Like, that's something that's special to me, and that's something that I just love about what I do, about bodybuilding, and about my life in general at the moment. Things are going great. Touch wood, hopefully it stays. But like the conversation I had with Meg, like, the only person that can affect things in a negative way, it's just myself and my own mind frame, my own thinking. Like, at times I put too much pressure on myself. I don't communicate with people enough, and I don't express myself enough to Meg about the issues that I do have going off my own head. So it's a case of being a better person all around for myself as well. Like, the reason why I feel so good recently, I'm much happier, is because I'm able to speak to her more about the things that are going off in my head or the issues that I may have. And I think that's definitely allowed me to be happier, and it's definitely allowed me to be a little bit more comfortable with myself, because I've always been a person that wasn't able to express my feelings and wasn't able to speak to people, and it's never allowed me to get close to anyone ever. And it's probably something that I should have, addressed on a professional level with a therapist or something, but I don't think I need that right now. I think all I need to do is just continue working on myself and continue being a better person, and actually speaking more about my thoughts and communicating more. I think that's the main thing that I need to learn, is just communication and not holding everything inside, which I have been extremely guilty of. Like, if something bothered me, like, I'd never speak to anyone about it. I'd just sit on it and dwell on it, and it caused me a lot of stress, and it's what would actually essentially make me unhappy, and it would put me in a mental state where I wasn't as productive, I wasn't as happy, and I wasn't as motivated to go about my days, because I would continuously drag myself down through these negative thoughts. Whereas if I can express myself, if I can just speak to people, like Meg especially, or even my friends, and share stuff with them that I need to share, I feel like that's going to make me a better person and just allow me to be happier, be more motivated, and keep moving forward with no issues, which is, it's something that I feel like everyone needs in their life, especially me. Right, my people, back on the selfie stick camera, just off to see a man like AJ. So I shall get my seatbelt on, safe driving and all that. Always wear seatbelt, guys, always wear seatbelt. And then, we're off to see him, get him a coffee first, and then have a little catch up. What is up, YouTube? So I am at Casa del Morris, and it's definitely been a great afternoon. AJ is the man when it comes to wisdom, and when it comes to keeping me on straight path, on a straight and narrow. So he's like, what's the best way to describe it? He's definitely the man I go to if I ever need advice, or if I ever need to sort myself out. As he's definitely had a massive positive influence on everything I do across all areas of life, especially with what I'm doing now and how I am in general. So it's definitely invaluable for me to spend an afternoon with him. Don't happen quite as often as it should do, as often enough, but we're both in prep, so we're both kind of in the zone all the time, and we're both kind of isolate ourselves from everything. Especially AJ, he's basically like in a training camp just by himself, and Loz, but he's definitely looking ready. I've just seen some pictures and he looks unbelievable. So he's the man himself. For everyone that's been asking where AJ Morris is, you can find him here. He's here.
Right, so
I'm still here. He's still here. He's alive and well, looking fresh and young.
very basic.
AJ, what have you done this morning? This afternoon?
This afternoon we've just been chilling. We've just been in
had a counselling session.
Yeah. Well, first of all, obviously what everything said, Cuba said there,
Carbs were increased.
it goes two ways, because Cuba's been such a massive influence on a lot of the things that I do now as well, from a business standpoint, obviously massively from a training and a bodybuilding standpoint. Made a massive difference to the way that I think, the way that I train. And I think that, you probably see posts about it all the time about, oh, my circle this and my circle that, but when me and Cuba or Meg or whatever say stuff about our circle, we genuinely mean it. This circle is very real. We are very real friends. As Cuba says, we don't get to do this enough, unfortunately, sit down and just chill and spend time watching Nick Walker and shit. Yeah. But I think that the realistic aspect of the friendship and the support that we have goes way beyond even these moments we get with each other. We support each other so much, even if we don't say a word to each other. We know that the support is there. But yeah, we've just been talking through a few things today with regards to the way that Cuba works, and as you can tell through the videos following these daily vlogs, there is no one quite like Huber when it comes to work ethic. Absolute workhorse. But what we were talking about, or we're striving to achieve, is a bit more of a balance between what he needs to achieve as a bodybuilder and maybe a guy that he needs to be like a little bit more like Nick Walker, sitting down and doing a little bit less. Which I think, you know, from my perspective, I learned a lot this year about coming off the gas pedal as well as being on it. So if there's anything maybe you take away from this video, is that be inspired massively by Cuba's work ethic, 100%, but realise that he's also someone that is going to be needing to prioritise rest and recovery as an athlete, as well as, you know, pushing for this business, content, gym side of things as much as he is doing. So I think some weight is off the shoulders of Cube today.
Oh, massively.
So that's the goal.
Massively.
That's the goal. But yeah, guys, 3 weeks for me, just under 2 weeks this weekend, and yeah, Cuba's happy with the shots. A very different look to last year. So
I think he's a few days off being ready, totally skinless. I think a few days, 100%, because I think you're definitely just holding some fluid there rather than body fat. Especially looking at the shots, you can see a clear difference of what body fat is and what water is and what being tired is.
Yeah.
Not necessarily flat. I don't want to use that word, because you're genuinely not.
Yeah.
I think how well you manage your fatigue and training and everything else this year has been unbelievable.
Thank
so it's fucking mind blowing how you look. Yeah, it's gonna be good. The natty giant killer is here. Honestly.
The white Clarida.
The white Clarida, just way better looking, and way
I actually quite like the way Sean looks.
I know he's
not the
just
prettiest.
not very good looking.
Yeah,
You
I know
are.
he's not the prettiest.
See, like you're a pretty version of Sean Clarida, especially in his 90s.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is a pep update, AJ. We're sitting at 3 weeks out from.
Yeah, two and a half weeks out ish.
2 weeks this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, from the UltraFlex British finals. So
going in for it.
Going in for definitely the class win. You know, that's what I really am. I'm really confident I can take the class win this year in my category. I'm actually really confident that I can stand up there in the overall and do some damage and stand with guys that are probably going to be about 50 pounds heavier than me. I'm pretty confident I can look like I belong there. So that's the main thing for me, is that I'm a representation of what I actually think of myself as a bodybuilder. And last year, because of the suboptimal circumstances within the prep, way outside of the gym, you know, the emotional stressors,
outside of your control as well.
yeah, outside of my control to an extent. It wasn't like probably the best version of myself, and I'll take all ownership of that, because, you know, as much as some of it wasn't in my control, like it still happened, and I still chose to put myself on stage. I'm glad I did, because I learnt a lot. But this year has been definitely much more of a representation of how I want to be as a bodybuilder. So that's the main thing. And then 2 weeks after the UltraFBA finals, I should be going to the Worlds in Bucharest. So that should be good. And then again, the goal there will be to win a world title, get my second world title. So I've got one as a junior, and I'm coming for one as a men's open. And then from there we go back into the off season, and then we do the same again, and we just continue to level up. So and we're both very much excited for that, because as always, me and Cuba are always just finding ways to be better and sharing them with you guys as well, so you get the benefit of seeing what we find in terms of areas that we can improve, make ourselves better, and level us all up.
Love it. Yeah. Man like AJ.
It's going to be better than ever, because you've done what you wanted to do, which is get fat free. So it's just fucking happy days, isn't it? The only thing for me, mate, which I know is the same for everyone, but I just wish you went on so fucking late. What is it? The 2 women's classes and the 2 blokes classes, and it's us, so we're 5th class. So I think half an hour of class, looking at 9:30 when we're on stage first.
How you good?
It looks nice, mate.
What are you eating? What you got?
Good luck these last few days, mate. Dig in, and I'll probably see you on Friday.
Game time, bro.
Big luck, man. Good
See you later, bro.
And then in this pose, let's see if I can show you the screens on this one.
Mr. John Jewett sending me some feedback on my posing. Honestly, guys, John's input has been invaluable to prep in many ways, directly and indirectly as well. He really has been unreal. Great help as well. Both him and Luke have. So, yeah, it's been incredible, to be honest, having the support network around me. You know, especially John, you know, breaking down my posing and helping out with that. That's something that, you know, it's almost like a moment for me where it's like a dream come true, having an Olympian recognise me and help me out. That's unbelievable for me. Because John's always been someone that I looked up to in many ways as well. So I love this.
You're not on till 8. Yeah. So I'll just continue drinking all day. And fuel wise, just fats and carbs. Yeah, no protein.
Okay, too. You know, I think just sizing that up. You know,
the muscle you built in the off season, you've got to train like you want it still. So I've got a list of exercises here, but what I do is
Good evening, my people. We are about to eat last meal, and tomorrow's going to be a big day. First day of carving up, so big day ahead of us. Can't wait. I think my body's definitely ready for it. I'm definitely flagging. It's 10 to 7 now, and I'm highly irritable as I've just signed myself out and locked myself out from my online banking. But yeah, it's been a great day, to be honest. It was definitely great to see AJ. He has so much positive influence on me in so many ways. Like, I love seeing it because he's a great friend, and he brings so much value to my life. If I'm totally honest, like, he's definitely someone I've always looked up to, and definitely someone that's been a massive positive influence on me. So I am very grateful for AJ. If I'm totally honest, he's a great guy on so many fucking ways, and definitely the conversation that I had today will improve me as a coach, improve me as an athlete, and improve me in so many ways, as I found it very hard to take a step back and very hard to switch off. So we've pretty much worked out a schedule where I'm basically going to be allocating times for all different things across my day rather than just working all day every day, which will improve my performance as a coach, improve my performance as an athlete, and improve my performance in business, because I'll have allocated times for extra learning and extra things that I probably need to do in order to progress as well, and for recovery. So things like this are priceless, and without AJ, without his influence, I probably wouldn't really make decisions to do something like this. And you know, he's a great mind, he's a great coach, one of the best in the industry. So if he has something to bring for me and basically something to share, I will always listen and take it on board, because like I said, he's a very smart lad, and you know, when AJ speaks, I often listen, and vice versa. So massive big up to AJ Morris. Love you, bro. So I'll get this wrapped up. I'm going to do another little walk up the lane, just to clear my head a little bit, get back home, get our last meals ready. I've got our bedtime sups ready. I'm probably going to get Meg to put something on TV and just totally relax and chill before it's time to hit the bed, and let it all start again tomorrow, 3 days out. Mixed feelings, guys, mixed feelings. It's a big show. You know, I've worked real hard, and there's still a lot of mistakes that I need to rectify, and arguably I could have been better, but I will touch more on this on tomorrow's video, which we'll be dropping. So tomorrow I'm actually going to drop a full video at which I will be reflecting on my whole prep and my off-season, part of my Learn from Mistakes series that I am excited to share with you all.
I'm going to share exactly the mistakes that I've made that I will rectify and not do it ever again. So I'm definitely excited to get that video covered with you and just talk about general things that I feel like could have improved on. You know, it's been a great year. I have made a ton of progress, yes, but I feel like there could have been a lot more made as well. So, it is what it is. Guys, love you and leave you. Thank you. Take care and peace.